There's coronavirus, and it means you, me, everyone in the planet Earth are being quarantined. We are being quarantined, and that makes it difficult for us to do our work. And if you are business owners, you are the ones who are most impacted because of this coronavirus, because yeah, not being able to go to work, not being able to go out. How you supposed to have money coming in? How you supposed to pay for your rental, your business location rental? How you supposed to pay to your employees, your staffs? How you're supposed to do this and that, and everything revolves around money. Yes, I understand that very well, especially you business owners who don't have who don't use internet access, who don't have online service, who don't have websites. You are the ones who are most impacted. But fret not, I have a very good book for you, which is The Bezos Letters by Steve Anderson. This book is about the Amazon. It's the biography of Amazon and Jeffrey Bezos, the founder of Amazon. But first thing first, this book is not written by Jeffrey Amazons but by Steve Anderson. Steve Anderson is the risk analyst, is the technology analyst while writing this book. I don't know what that is. I am not sure what that job entails, but one thing for sure is that Steve Amazon doing research on Amazon by reading the shareholders letters and also do other things that we don't know of. There are many references which can be found, all his references, what he refer in writing this book. Yeah, they can be found here. And he also has visited the Amazon exhibitions, like how the Amazons doing their business, and visiting the Amazon stores, the Amazon Go, and all that. I do not know much about the Amazon stores, but I only know Amazon as the online website is the best, is one of those best online service to order our books other things and other things also. If you guys new to my channel, I'm Marissa, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the icon bell down below so that you guys can get notifications of my new videos. I post new videos every week, my weekly vlog, bookish video like this, story times, and so on. So without further ado, let's get started with this book. Like I mentioned earlier, this book is the biography of Amazon's and Jeffrey Bezos. A quick background about Amazon and Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos was the first one who noticed something good about internet when internet was first launching. Jeffrey Bezos noticed the growth rate at 2,300, and that growth rate 2,300 when that internet was launching in mainstream is exceptional. Bezos knew that. So yeah, Jeffrey Bezos straight away quit his job from his Wall Street job, the one with higher pay, with good pay. Jeffrey Bezos quit his job and borrowed money, 300k, from his parents to launch this business. Remember, Jeffrey Bezos has the idea and he borrowed the money, the 300k, from his parents. Even his own father said, ask Jeffrey Bezos, what is internet? You know, like his own father betting on his son, betting on Jeffrey Bezos. And another thing is that in 90s, and not everyone has internet access at home. I'm speaking this in America. In 90s, in Malaysia, I don't think we even know what is internet. But in America, not everyone has internet access at home. Even if they have, if it was the dial-up, it's not. Yeah, it was the dial-up. It's not, the internet back then is not famous as now we millennials enjoy, like, yeah, like now in the 21st century. So yes, Jeffrey Bezos has the idea, borrow the 300k from his parents, quit his job, and moving on to to build his online business. At that time also, online business is of questionable repute because it is something that is unprecedented, not familiar, unheard of. Like having a full-time YouTube career, like few years ago it was something unheard of, and people think it's not the real career, but now it becomes a widely acceptable career being a full-time YouTuber. So yeah, let's moving on with this book, 14 principles. These 14 principles is not directly from Jeffrey Bezos himself, but it's from what Steve Anderson noticed every in reading the yearly letter to shareholders. And in reading the yearly letters to shareholders, to Amazon shareholders, Steve Anderson noticed that Jeffrey Bezos attached the 1997 letter to shareholders. Yes, what's up with the 1997 letter to shareholders? It's the first letter that Amazon prepared for his shareholders. It's the first. Amazon started operating in operations in 1997. So every year, even like recent year 2019, Amazon keep attached the 1997 letter to shareholders, the 1997 shareholder letter. So Steve Anderson noticed the principles, and not only in Amazon, but in another project by Jeffrey Bezos as well, which is known as Blue Origin. What is Blue Origin? You can Google that up, or better by reading this book. And the two principles that really hit my heart so much, the first principle that I like the most is the dynamic innovations and invention. You heard me. Dynamic innovations and invention. When it comes to innovation, inventions is not performed by the upper level kind of employees, not just managers, the supervisors, whoever that you think they're very high, but this innovations, this invention is expected from all employees at all levels in Amazon's. Basically, everyone, those who receive paycheck from Amazon, they are expected to make innovations and to make invention from day one onwards. I was amazed when I came across this principle, because this is something that is unheard of. Based on my working experiences, everything is just so repetitive. We follow the standard procedure, the same procedure every day, every year, hardly change, and even the change is only once in a while, and it makes me bored. It bored me to death, because I am the type of person who likes to modify things. Even in writing my report, I like to modify things, and I like to make things simple, easier to understand. But then, yeah, I have to follow the guidelines of the company that I used to work for, because it's the company standard, so I have to follow that. I have to. My manager made me to, and that makes me like lose my motivation, lose my will to work. So I yeah, at that time I only work for the sake of money, and it's not a good place to live if you want to be an entrepreneur. But then in Amazon, dynamic inventions and innovation expected from all its employees, and the first thing came to mind is Amazon is an excellent place to bring out entrepreneurs out of his employees. In another word, working in Amazon is the best place to those who are aspiring to be an entrepreneur. That is amazing. And another principle that I like from this book, that I have seen it from this book, is it's always day one. Do you remember what I said just now? In writing the letter to shareholder, Jeffrey Bezos will attach the 1997 shareholder letter. Why? It's always day one. There are two ways of saying this. Day one is not a date, it's a concept. And second, day one, according to Jeffrey Bezos, okay, I quote, I've written it. Day one, they remember what they aim to do from day one. Like day one, we have this list, like, oh, we list down our visions, our missions, our aims. So the visions and the missions of the Amazon company is something like this. From day one on, Amazon has been obsessed with earning business and repeat business. It's obsessed with understanding its customers, what they want, and what they want to avoid. Simply put, Amazon is taking the customer service to next level. Not just the customer always right, customers always first, but Amazon is customer obsession kind of company. They're trying to figure out what their customer want, how to best serve their customers, and how to delight their customers. If their customers are just so happy with the services that they are provided, with the products that they delivered, if the customers are delighted in that, that makes Amazon is so happy, and Amazon continuously strive to be that company, to make the customers happy. For example, just remember when we were kids, we buy toys, and it's so hard to unpack the toys because the packaging it sucks, and there are times we hurt our fingers just to remove the packaging. And Amazon, this is only in Amazon, from what this book has said, because I never shop any toys from Amazon. I was in teenager when Amazon, yeah, when Amazon become when I know about Amazon. I was in my teenager. Buying toys from Amazon's came up with the frustration free kind of packaging. It's easy to remove the toys from its packaging. It's only in Amazon, the frustration free packaging. That is amazing. That is something that, wow, that is really really amazing about Amazon. Another thing that I like about Amazon is they want to be always on edge, every day always on edge, because when you are being on edge, it helps you to propel you further to what you want in life, to what you aim in life. So that's it, guys. I want to share more of this book, but then no, like, you guys better buy this book yourself. The the link the the links in my description box down below. It's not my commission link, because this book, first, is sponsored by the publisher, and second, to prove that I am genuine in my review. This book is a really good book, and it's like I'm having it's like, while I was reading this book, it's like I'm having Jeffrey Bezos as my business coach and Steve Anderson as my translator, like translating business lingo to languages into easy language that I understand. And I have some basic ideas how to fully execute my business, like their business that I am trying to get myself into, and YouTube is one of them. So yes, this book gives me that inspiration, that motivation to check what works, what didn't work. If it didn't work, then remove it. Like, what I learned from there, what I've learned from a mistake. If it works, then keep on doing that, what's working. And also find ways to innovate something new, and the things that didn't work, try to invent them to make it work. So that is something that I like about this book. And business owners, I believe you guys will get ideas on how to fully execute your business. This is the book about how to execute your business successfully, like Amazon. It's like learning from the master himself, the Amazon, the famous online company. If you want to be like successful, to be like Amazon, this is the book for you. Remember, there is no place for average person. This book will inspire you to be more than average. If you reach this far, guys, thank you so much for your time in watching my review. See you guys in my next video. Bye.